Tribute na kami mga bago sa aton nga Channel Goods.
Good morning. Welcome to the pre-bid conference for civil works. This morning, March 19, 2024, for 22 projects whose opening of bids will be on April 1, 2024. It is informed that we are being live streamed via DPWH's Aklan DEO Procurement, our YouTube channel. Before we start, let's first have a prayer.
Lord, thank you for this wonderful time as we gather in your name as we unlock our faith. Guide us, Lord, and help us to be able to understand and follow the government procurement reform act to achieve the objectives of this undertaking. Create in us, O Lord, the desire to be more dedicated and committed to our duties and responsibilities. It needs us to be more responsive to the demands of integrity in the public office. Please we ask for your sacrifices, our Lord. Amen.
For the determination of quorum, let me call on Mr. Lezo.
Okay, hello, once again, good morning. Before we proceed, let's we'll call our back members who are present today. Let's start from our chairperson, Ma'am Bibian Dalida. Also with us is our two regular members, Ma'am Evelyn de la Vega and Sir Joey Reta. Also with us is our provisional members, John Leto Alcido. 4 out of 6 were present today, but still we have a quorum, and the pre-bid conference for civil works can now proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. Let me call on representative from planning section to discuss about the technical aspects of the project.
Okay, good morning everyone. For the first project, with the contract ID of 24GA0057, construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Aliputos, Numancia, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 2,970,000, with a project duration of 120 calendar days. Project description: construction completion of multipurpose covered court with construction of 7 units of column and column footing for the covered court, 8 units of column and column footing for the 2-story building, 4 units of roof beam for covered court, 20 units of beam, and 7 units of roof beam for the 2-story building with balcony. Bleachers located at the ground floor of the 2-story building, and second floor serves a large with balcony. Windows and window guard rails at the back of the existing stage. This is the perspective, the location map, the floor plans, the elevations. The ground floor, the schedule of windows and doors. Only windows. Next. For the contract ID of 24GA0095, construction of multipurpose building, Batan, Aklan, with an ABC amount of 7,177,500, with a project duration of 150 calendar days. Construction of covered court at Sitio Pinaraksan, Barangay Lupit, Batan, Aklan. Installation of 14 units of column and footing. Installation of 78.8 meter of footing tie beam with 102.44 square meter CHB 6 inches in the preparation for wall or bleachers. Installation of 100 mm of concrete on unclad surface. Overlaying of 100 mm concrete on existing floor line. Installation of 70.8 meter roof beam. 1. Installation of 12 units of corbel beam. Installation of 7 units of full truss with center, mid, and side struts. And 732.72 square meter pre-painted metal sheet. Installation of 2 units of hanging basketball ring with framing. Construction of stage at Sitio Inangasan, Barangay Lupit Batan, Aklan with 11 units of column and column footing, 43.23 meter long footing tie beam, 4.4 long wall footing, 96.53 meter long beam stairs, 9.22 cubic meter of slab, 52.85 square meter of CHB 4 inches, 100.2 square meter of CHB 6 inches, 5 units of rafters, and 96 square meter pre-painted metal sheets with finishing works, plumbing works, and electrical works. This is the location map, the vicinity map, and the perspective view. The floor plans, the elevations, again the elevation, the front and the rear elevation, and the roof to RB to flashing. Next. For the contract ID of 24GA0106, construction of multipurpose building, Kalibo, Aklan Phase 2, with the ABC amount of 4,999,500, with a project duration of 180 calendar days. Installation of 15 meter by 28 meter wood system flooring, first grade maple hardwood for basketball court, and construction of 100 thick concrete floor topping surrounding the wood system flooring. This is the vicinity map and the perspective view. The sight line and the maple wood floor system spot detail. The site plan. Next, for the 24G, the contract ID of 24GA0137, continuing construction of Barangay Road, Barangay, Venturanza to Barangay, Agbanawan, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000, with a project duration of 60 calendar days. Concreting of road with a length of 0.6 lane kilometer, with a width of 5 meter, and the thickness is 0.20 meter, with shouldering and line ditch with a length of 180 meter. This is the location map and the topographic layout. And the section and the topographic layout. The typical roadway section with a contract ID of 24GA0142. Construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay of Odiong Elementary School, Odiong Elementary School, Barangay Odiong, Altavas, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 1,980,000, with a project duration of 90 calendar days. Construction of multipurpose building, construction of four spans of roof equivalent to 383 square meter of pre-painted metal sheets, with 5 units of full truss, 4 units of center strut beam, 8 units of middle strut beam, and 8 units of side strut beam, gutter, flashing, plastering, and painting works for existing columns. This is the perspective, the location map, the floor plan, the right and the left side, and the section, the flat elevation, the gutter spot detail. Next. With the contract ID of 24GA0144. Construction, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Daja, Norte, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 1,980,000, with a project duration of 90 calendar days. Construction, completion of multipurpose building, stage and bleachers. For the stage is fully plastered and partially painted. Painting work does not include the ceiling of the stage, with complete roofing and electrical works. For the bleacher, it includes the partial construction of 3-tier bleacher with 6 units of column, and footing. 3 units of tie beam, 3 units of intermediate beam, with corresponding wall footings as shown in the plan, is equivalent to 3 column-to-column spanning of the covered court and should be constructed using the 100 mm thick CHB. Plastering works cover all portion of the bleachers. The floor plans and the elevations, summary quantities, the front and the rear elevation, and the stage roof plan. Next, for the contract ID of 24GA0153. Construction completion of multipurpose building, Poblacion, Lezo, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000, with a project duration of 150 calendar days. Construction of 2-story multipurpose building, Barangay, Poblacion, Lezo, Aklan. 12 units of column with column footing, tie beam. 2RCB1, 2RCB2, roof beams, reinforced suspended slab on grade with reinforcement. Masonry works, cement plaster finish, painting works for concrete and steel. Installation of aluminum glass window, aluminum frame glass door, wooden panel door railings, stainless steel. Tile works including wall tiles for CR, plumbing works, electrical work, and facade, excluding vertical, louver, and stone cladding. That's the perspective, the location, and the vicinity map, the ground floor plan, the second floor plan, the front elevation, the rear elevation, left and right side elevation. For the contract ID 24GA0156, construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay, Panayakan, Tangalan, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 1,980,000. Project duration 90 calendar days. Construction and completion of multipurpose building, covered court, construction of facade and rail wall, passage and rail wall, construction of additional 2 sets bleacher, installation of flashing and gutter, aluminum glass window, fix, painting works, floor and wall, and installation of hanging passable ring fiberglass. That's the location map and the perspective. The covered court floor plan.
For the project 24GA0158, construction completion of multipurpose building Kalibo by Banga, with the ABC of 1,980,000. The project duration is 90 calendar days. The scope of works includes completion of covered court, front enclosure and bleachers, removal, demolition of existing front bleachers, completing works of 18.98 square meter roof bleachers, slab and gutter parapet, 6 units of column and footing, 16 units of beam, 139.34 square meter masonry works, 390.51 square meter of plastering and painting works, 356.70 square meter floor finishes, basketball court, 21.21 square meter red bricks, 8 sets of window grills with 4 sets stainless letter signage and plumbing works for downstairs. On screen shows the perspective and location map, the floor plan and elevations, schedule of windows and cross section. For the project 24GA0176, construction completion of multipurpose building Panayakan, Tangalan, with the ABC of 4,999,500. The project duration is 150 calendar days. The scope of works includes the construction of completion of multipurpose building, barangay hall, and stage. Concrete, masonry, plastering, painting, roofing, ceiling, sanitary, electrical rewiring, aluminum glass doors and windows, wooden doors, stainless steel railings, and tile works. The screen shows the location map and the perspective, the ground floor plan, the second floor plan, For the project 24GA0177, construction of multipurpose building Barangay Habana, Nabas, Aklan, with the ABC of 4,950,000. The project duration is 150 calendar days. The scope of works are the completion of multipurpose building, construction of two-story multipurpose building that has a total area of 91 square meters with 15 units of column, 6 units of footing, 32 units of beam and slabs, complete with plastering and painting works with tiles, doors, and windows. Also includes 4 sets of air conditioning system and CCTV system. Plumbing and electrical works are also included. On screen shows location map, the perspective, the ground floor plan and the second floor plan, the elevations. For the project 24GA0182, construction completion of multipurpose building Naison Ibahayaklan with the ABC of 4,950,000. The project duration is 150 calendar days. The scope of works includes construction of additional roofing for the covered court with a total area of 169 square meter and rear side roof cladding with steel beam with a total of 83.47 square meter using thermoplastic roofing sheet. Facade wall with 6 columns and side walls with 14 columns. Elevated floor of 300 millimeter and cement floor finish with floor hardener. 3-tier bleachers on both sides. 12 sets of windows in the front and canopy. Installation of gutter, side flashing and end flashing. Painting works, masonry and concrete in the front and painting works, steel. Cement plaster finish on the front wall, side walls, and bleachers on both sides. On screen shows the perspective of the location maps. The floor plan, the front elevation of the section. The roof plan of the right side elevation of the section. For the project 24GA0185, construction completion of multipurpose building Barangay Lezo, Panayakan, with the ABC amounting to 1,980,000. The project duration of 90 calendar days. The scope of works includes the removal and replacement of pilings and roofing for the covered court with a total roof area of 713 square meter with a thermoplastic roofing sheet.
Okay.
On screen shows the perspective, the location map, the floor plan, the roof plan, the roof remain plan, and the sections.
Contract ID 24GA0206. Construction of one-story, two-classroom school building in Alimbo Baybay Primary School, Barangay Alimbo Baybay, Nabas, Aklan. ABC amount 4,975,000. Project duration 120 calendar days. Complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with 2 units of comfort rooms. Showing is the perspective view, the elevations and ceiling plan, floor plan, the perspective and table of contents, the elevations and the ground floor plan, reflected ceiling plan, roof plan, and section. Next is the contract ID 24GA0207, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building, Aranas Elementary School, Aranas, Balete, Aklan. ABC amount 4,975,000, project duration 120 calendar days. Complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with window grills, computations included in reinforcing steel jamb, and wooden jamb will be converted to concrete jamb with 1 ramp only and demolition or disposal of concrete structures. The perspective and table of contents. Reflected ceiling plan and floor plan. The elevation and roof plan. The sections and spot details. Next is 24GA0208, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building, Kalangkang Elementary School, Kalangkang, Makato, Aklan. With the ABC amount of 4,975,000, project duration 120 calendar days. Complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with window grills, computation included in reinforcing steel jamb and wooden jamb will be converted to concrete jamb with one ramp only with an elevation of 800 mm from NGL. Showing are the perspective and table of contents, the reflected ceiling plan and floor plan, the elevations and roof plan, the cross sections and spot details.
For project ID 24GA0209, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building, Kamansi Norte Elementary School, Kamansi Norte, Numancia, Aklan, with ABC of 4,975,000, project duration of 120 calendar days, scope of works, complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with window grills, computation included in reinforcing steel jamb and wooden jamb, will be converted to concrete jamb with one ramp only with an elevation of 800 mm from NGL. Here shown are perspective and table of contents, the reflected ceiling plan and floor plan, the rear elevation, front elevation, and roof plan, the sections and spot details. For 24GA0210, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building, Don Edesio S. Venturanza Integrated School, Venturanza, Banga, Aklan, with ABC of 4,975,000, with project duration of 120 calendar days. Scope of works, complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with window grills, computation including reinforcing steel jamb and wooden jamb, will be converted to concrete jamb with one ramp only, elevated at 500 mm from NGL. Here shown the perspective and table of contents, the reflected ceiling plan and floor plan, the rear and front elevation and roof plan, the spot details and the sections.
For the contract ID of 24GA0211, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building, Maloco National High School, Maloco, Ibay, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,975,000, with a project duration of 120 calendar days. It is a complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with window grills, computations including in reinforcing steel jamb and wooden jamb will be converted to concrete jamb with a one ramp only. It shows the perspective and the table of contents, the ceiling plan and the floor plan, the elevations and the roof plan, the sections and the elevation and the spot details. For the contract ID of 24GA0213, construction of one-story, two-classroom school building, Orquiola Memorial Elementary School, Libas, Banga, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,975,000, with a project duration of 120 calendar days. It is a complete construction of one-story, two-classroom school building with window grills, computation included in reinforcing steel jamb and wooden jamb will be converted to concrete jamb with one ramp only. It shows the perspective and table of contents, the reflected ceiling plan and the floor plan, the elevations and the roof plan, the sections and its spot details. Next is the 24GA0214, construction of one-story, 5-classroom school building, Tagarurok Integrated School, Tagarurok, Nabas, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 14,925,000 with a project duration of 240 calendar days. It is a complete construction of one-story, 5-classroom school building with window grills. Steel jam and wooden jam will be converted to concrete jam with 1 meters additionally backwood. Choose perspective and the table of contents, the reflected ceiling plan and the floor plan, the elevations and the roof plan. Next is the 24GA's 0221, construction of one-story, 2-classroom school building, New Washington National Comprehensive High School, Poblacion, New Washington, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,975,000 with a project duration of 120 calendar days. It is a complete construction of one-story, 2-classroom school building with window grills, computations including reinforcing steel, steel jam and wooden jam will be converted to concrete jam with 1 ramp only. It shows its perspective on the table of contents, the reflected ceiling plan and the floor plan, the elevation and the roof plan, the sections and its spot details. That's all I think.
Thank you, Brian. I would like to read to you some important points in the invitation to read. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with PICAB license category of C and D or small b. Contractors, applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works application at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. For GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021, prospective bidders are required to upload and maintain current of the following eligibility documents in the field checks. Registration certification either from SEC or DTI. Mayor's permit or its equivalent document. Tax clearance, PICAB license and registration, and audited financial statements. Consequently, the prospective bidders are maintained an updated and current PhilJEP's Platinum registration and membership in the Civil Works application. Prospective bidders with expired eligibility documents and have not yet updated the record in the CWA are advised to attach their newly updated Platinum registration and membership certificate in the technical bid documents and not the updated particular eligibility Class A document to be considered eligible by the Bids and Awards Committee. Only the following documents are required from prospective bidders prior to the sale of bidding documents: company ID or any government issued ID, and authorization letter. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by the interested bidders from March 12, 2024 to April 1, 2024. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or PhilJEPS and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents, not later than the submission of their bids. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat on or before April 1, 2024 at 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the invitation to bid. Bid opening shall be on April 1, 2024, immediately after the deadline of the submission of bids at Back Conference Room, DPWH Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo, Aklan. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend at the address below. Late bids shall not be accepted. The DPWH Aklan District Engineering Office, Kalibo, Aklan reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 41 of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Any questions or clarifications? If none, then our pre-bid conference this morning is still adjourned. So, we will now proceed with the opening of bids for goods and services. Since quorum has already been declared, we can now open the bids.
Ano ang kita checklist na yun? Tatlong bidder at sa bilong ano ito. Baka pa sa ito eh. Siguro ka. Kaya na papunta. Ano ba?
Ay, ikuan mo siguro. I-unit mo siguro na wakano mo yung water. Pero pwede na sila. Paano yun? Ayun. Ay, ay. Ano yun? Ito ako sinuruan sila. Ito na dito sa mga sinuruan sila. Kasi, tanda na dito, yung pinunong ay tayo dito na sa atin. Dawa man niya ako. Itawagan mo si Lord. Itawagan mo si Lord. Bakit ito ka na? Ari po sa amin mo. Ari po sa amin.
Namin ko naman.
Okay. Sige na. Ikaw dyan, una.
Okay, sir.
Morning, everyone. Here are now the results of today's meeting for contract ID 24 GGA 04, purchase of thermal powder for repair, maintenance, rehabilitation of national roads and bridges along AWR. Aklan East Road and Aklan West Road Highway Cardinal Sin Avenue, Altavas Amindan Road, Libay and Tiki Boundary Road. We have a loan bidder, Alan Development Corporation. By the way, the EBC is 1,168,500 pesos. The bid amount, 1,165,003 pesos and 0 centavos. The next contract ID number 24 GGA 05, purchase of turbo powder with the mix, cold mix, and live load limit sign page for repair, maintenance, rehabilitation of national roads and bridges. Aklan DEO Road. The loan bidder is Daja Philippines Incorporated. The EBC is 2,681,600 pesos. The bid amount, 2,678,000.
Picture. Next project is 24 GGA01. Purchase of asphalt AC 6070 emulsified asphalt, SSI and asphalt cement, migration grade 85 to 100. For repair, maintenance, rehabilitation of national roads and bridges, Aklan West and East Road. ABC is 1,271,478 pesos and 20 centavos. We have a loan bidder, M-Cube Enterprises. Bid amount is 1,270,000 pesos. Next project is 24 GGA06. Purchase of brush cutter, grass cutter, blade compactor, and chainsaw for maintenance of roads and bridges along Aklan East Road, West Road, Highway Cardinal Sin Avenue, Altavas Amindan Road, Kalibo Circumferential Road, and Ibahay and Tiki Road. Our first bidder, ABC is 257,720 pesos. First bidder is Kalibo and Katiklan Airports Multipurpose Cooperative. Amount to bid is 235,900. The second bidder did not attach bid form, which includes bid prices. So this is non-compliant bid.
Next project, contract ID number 24 GGA03. Purchase on paint, latex, glass, white, yellow, and black for the repair and maintenance and rehabilitation of national roads or bridges along Aklan East Road and West Road, Altavas Amindan Road, Ibahay, and Tiki Boundary Road. We have bidder, and the ABC is 260. We have long bidder, Massing and Sons Development Corporation. The amount of bid is 260,800 pesos only.
For 24 GGA 02, purchase of reflectorized graphic paint for repair, maintenance, rehabilitation of national roads and bridges along Aklan West and East Road, Altavas Road, Jaime Cardinal St. Aliputos. ABC is 1,059,200 pesos. We have a loan bidder, Clifford Construction Corporation. Amount of bid is 1,058,280 pesos. 208. Any questions or clarifications? The plan, there are bid opening for goods this morning is hereby adjourned.